he started taking drugs at about the age of 11, 12.
I used to sleep on the streets, like asking people for money.
I've been sitting here 5 years.
There were days when I wouldn't eat.
You wake up in the morning hearing shouts, and then you go to sleep at night hearing screams and shouts and fights and violence.
I walked the streets all day drinking brandy.
I used to drink, not knowing what I was doing, wandering around.
It's so easy to get lost in all that things. It's so easy to disappear from the world.
Israel is a country that has a large immigrant population, severe security problem, and a tough economic situation.
Over 100,000 children and youth in Israel are in severe and ongoing distress, facing vagrancy, sexual abuse, alienation from the family, violence, alcohol, and drug addiction.
Elem provides a variety of responses to the hardships that characterize the problems that youth face in Israel.
Well, the thing that happens when a girl at the age of 12 is on drugs is your life is stopped. You have nothing. You obviously do not go to school. You're not a kid anymore. You're not even a person anymore, because you're human dust and you're treated that way. And the world is a very, very unpleasant place. And when a kid, and I was a really small kid physically, is lying in the middle of Tel Aviv on the floor and then, bleeding from holes in her arms, and no one even looks at you, it's not that easy to get out of there anymore.
Elem's mobile units travel the streets late at night where runaway youth congregate. Staffed by volunteers and professionals, they offer immediate help to homeless and drifting youngsters.
A lot of people just come here to eat something because they're starving. At least they have somewhere to go.
These youngsters are immersed in extreme physical and emotional distress, exposed to constant danger, suffering from disease, hunger, loneliness, and many times are sexually exploited and engaged in prostitution. Elem volunteers forge a warm and supportive relationship with the teenagers, encouraging them later to begin a process of therapy and rehabilitation. Elem opened a national network of youth counseling and support centers designed as cafes with the purpose of providing young people with a sympathetic ear, counseling, assistance, and support.
It's a fun place. It's fun to go to. It's fun to make friends, and at the same time you can get advice.
There is always an open door for you here.
You can always address them. They're your address when you need help. You don't have to sit somewhere in the street. You can sit here.
What's really attracts people here is the warmth. It's the people greeting you. It's people talking to you. It's people respecting you.
Most of the kids are not living at the streets. They are living with their parents. They are studying at school. And we want to prevent them to get into the edge, because the edge is very close in these ages.
This place, most of all, helped me to keep clean and go with my life, because finally you had someone to talk to.
Elem has made a point to develop culturally sensitive programs to different population groups.
Through the Migdalor centers, which provide a solution for young people who find it difficult to integrate into formal institutions and are in high-risk situations, a program designed around music allows youth to express themselves.
Yeah, I did learn in school because everything for me was cool. I was a trouble kid, so from the school I had to move. It was a poor family, we didn't have no money, so I had to go still with my
Frankly, the music gets us out of all this. It gave me a way to release my anger. When I'd be stressed, I would write a song and let myself become immersed in it.
We've got our own problems. When I got here, I got a lot of help. Help that I couldn't get anywhere else. People here listened. Social help. They sat with me, talked to me. They still do.
It keeps me away from everything. I don't see the police anymore.
I really give a respect for this place. People help me. For real, it's not like help me money or something, but it's...
helping from the inside.
Yeah, from the inside.
Thousands of girls in Israel suffer from distress, exploitation, violence, incest, and gender-related oppression. These girls require protection and assistance.
I grew up in a house where things weren't always that pink, if you know what I mean.
ADI is an open community day facility which offers responses for treating abused teenage girls at varying levels of distress and risk, each in accordance with her own particular needs. While at the center, girls are encouraged to work and acquire education that in turn enables them to integrate back into the community.
I'm very fragile and very vulnerable, but I won't let it happen. I will stand up and fight for myself so that my life will be good.
The Lilit Project is a rehabilitation program that offers a response to at-risk youth through theoretical and practical training in the culinary arts.
When I first started working, I didn't really feel like I was helping, that I was contributing something to the kitchen. I was just waiting for them to get tired of me or kick me out, because I didn't have the desire to do anything. But they were really stubborn. They insisted on me.
We create a small family in the kitchen. It's very warm and very nurturing and a very safe place to be.
They teach us everything. It's not just the cooking, which is a lot. It's how to work with people, how to get up in the morning and do something with yourself.
This project is an Elem project, but because it's open to the public has a chance to see and meet kids in distress. And we're not hiding them, we're not putting them in a shelter. We're saying these kids are wonderful people. If you just open that door and give them a second chance and listen to their needs, it works like magic.